Hello class. Today we are going to solve word problems using fractions and decimal multiplication. So let's go on ahead and go to our first word problem of the day. And I will try to edit the video so where the word problems will come up right here in like really big, lettering so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So let's begin. A vial contains 20 milliliters of medicine. If each dose is 1/8 of the vial, how many milliliters is each dose? Express your answer as a decimal. So a vial contains 20 milliliters of medicine. I'm not going to write of medicine because it's not important to me right now. And each dose is 1/8 of the vial or of the medicine of the vial is 20 milliliters. So of the 20 milliliters. So I want to draw a tape diagram to show what I'm talking about. Whoops, I dropped my blue marker. There we go. You probably saw it there. So here is going to be my tape diagram, my beautiful tape diagram that everyone enjoys looking at. There we go. And the whole thing is my vial. So the whole thing is worth 20 milliliters. Now each dose is 1/8. So I'm going to cut up this tape diagram into 8 little pieces. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pieces. Sweet. And here is my 1/8. Now that I've drawn something to represent what I'm talking about, I'm going to read the question one more time. A vial contains 20 milliliters of medicine. If each dose is 1/8 of the vial, or the 20 milliliters, then how much is in each dose? So let's try it. Well, I know that in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, in 8 units, I have 20 milliliters. Then that must mean that in 1 unit, I have 20 divided by 8. So let's go ahead and solve for that. That'll be my next step. So now I have 20 that goes on the inside and 8 goes on the outside because we have 20 divided by 8. 20 divided by 8. So 8 goes into 2. It does not. So there we go. But 8 goes into 20 2 times. There's my 16. Subtract the 20. 20 minus 16 is going to give me 4. Add my little decimal there. Drop a 0 in there. 8 goes into 40 5 times. 8 goes into 40 5 times. So 8 times 5 is 40. So in 1 unit, I have 2.5 milliliters. And that is my answer to this problem. Each dose contains 2.5 milliliters. Ta-da! Let's go to another word problem. Everyone see it? A container holds 7/10 liters of oil and vinegar. So here is my 7/10 liters of something. 3/4 of the mixture, that's a number, 3/4 of the mixture, is vinegar. So is vinegar. How many liters of vinegar are in the container? Well, let's draw our tape diagram. Here's my tape diagram, and the whole thing is going to be worth 7/10 of a liter. Now I'm going to cut up into 4 pieces because of my denominator here. So I'm going to have 4 pieces. Well, it's saying that 3/4 of it is vinegar. So here's my 3/4. Now I'm going to read it one more time. A container holds 7/10 liters of oil and vinegar. 3/4 of the mixture is vinegar. How many liters of vinegar are in the container? Well, I know that in 1, 2, 3, 4 units, I have 7/10. Well, that must mean that in 1 unit, I have 7/10 divided by my 4. So let's go ahead and divide that. Well, here's my little box. Here's my 4. And here's my 7/10. Well, there's my decimal. Bring that up with me. There we go. 4 goes to 7 one time. 7 minus 4 is 3. Bring that little 0 in there. Now we have 30. 4 times 7 is 28. Oh, ran out of room. I'm going to redo this right up here. There we are. 2. Bring down my 0. 4 goes into 20 5 times. So now it's saying that in 1 unit, I have 175 thousandths. But we don't need 1 unit. We need 3/4 of a unit. So we are going to multiply 175 thousandths by 3 to get my 3 units. And I am going to do that here in this area. So I'm going to have 75 thousandths times 3. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 7 is 21. 22, because we're adding the 1. Here's my 2 carried over. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 2 is 5. So 3/4 of the vinegar in this liter, 0.525, is how much is in the container. So I'm going to write my answer over here. Thousandths liters of vinegar are in the container. And then I'm going to circle that. And there we are. That is our answer. Let's go ahead and do one more. Andres completed a 5-kilometer race. So that's a number there. 5-kilometer race in 13 and 5/10 minutes. His sister's time was 1.5 times longer than his time. So what is this question asking us? It's asking us how long in minutes did it take his sister to run the race? Well, 13.5 minutes, that's in minutes already. So how long in minutes did it take his sister to run the race? Are we talking about the kilometers in the race? I don't think so. So I'm going to cross that out because that information, we don't need that information. So let's go ahead and draw a tape diagram to show this. So here is the brother's time, which is 13.5 minutes. And that's how long it took him to complete the race. Now, it took his sister 1.5 times longer. So there's my hole saying the 1 right there. And half of it, so let's draw another tape diagram. But here's my half. How many more minutes am I adding here? Well, geez, I don't know. Well, let's figure this out. I know she finished it in 13.5 minutes because of the 1. So that's already solidified there. It took her that long. But she took half of 13.5. How do we know that? Well, half times longer is telling me that this is like this. And this is what she did. So if 2 units equals the 13.5 minutes, then 1 unit equals 13.5 divided by 2. So then let's go ahead and figure that one out. So here's my 13.5. Oh, I forgot switch markers. 13.5. Here's my 2. Bring up my decimal here. There it is. 2 goes into 1. It can't. 2 can go into 13. 5 times. Oh, sorry. 6 times to give us 12. 13 minus 12 will give me 1. Bring down my 5 here. 2 can go into 15 7 times, which will give me the 14. 1. Bring down another 0. 2 can go into 10 5 times. So here it's telling me that it took her an extra 6.75 minutes. Are we done? No, we are not done. Because the 1 here, which is this number here, needs to get added to this time. 13.5. Let's add it. Well, that's 5. 5 plus 7, that's 12. Here's my 1. That's 9, 10. It took her 20.25 minutes to complete the race. And that's it, guys. I hopefully will be able to edit this tonight and upload it. Thank you.